Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Luis Suarez! They've scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Mallorca seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Toni Kroos. Timely intervention. He's played him through. Madrid are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Madrid being made to look sloppy in possession here. Quick glance at goal. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Piqué. Hazard. Varane battles to win it back. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Modric, and it's Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Oh, more than happy to take the muscular approach. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now can he finish? Luis Suarez. Real chance! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Suarez. Hazard. Now it's Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Dinks one in. And the ball is out of play. Jordi Alba. And it's Hazard. Griezmann Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Griezmann. Modric. Azar. Modric. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Griezmann. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got it. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back underway here.
Mallorca need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hoists it forward. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Griezmann. Luis Suarez has a pop! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Toni Kroos. And here's Suarez. And he's cut it out. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Toni Kroos. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the counter is on. Floats one over. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Griezmann. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Shot at goal! Just a whisker away. Rafael Varane. Modric. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Rafael Varane, Griezmann. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Piqué. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hazard. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Griezmann, who has set up 2 goals.
Mallorca merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Madrid making another change here. Sergio Ramos gets it away. Modric. Griezmann has a hit! It's bounced out! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! Griezmann with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Griezmann. Rafael Varane. Well, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rafael Varane. Piqué. Jordi Alba.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Played out to the right.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
And that's it. Mallorca huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Mallorca really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.